I make art, one, so that way I can say all of the stuff that I don't necessarily know how to say in the moment, and to give the other people who never know what to say or when to say it, like somebody to be like, hey, that guy, he said it for me. He gets it.
Usually I tap into my feelings, then I tap out.
Early on, I was more inspired by like mainstream artists, my favorites, you know, the Lil Waynes, the Ludacris's, stuff like that. But it's kind of hard to be inspired by people who are talking about stuff who you don't really get to experience what they talking about. So now I find most of my inspiration from the gang, for real, the people I'm around all the time, the ones that I'm bumping shoulders with, going to shows with, you feel me, meeting at shows, like, yeah.
No way that I can turn my back now, start turning back.
Down to one, all right, cool. So one artist, I'm gonna have to say Machine Gun Kelly. Like, real easy, real simple, you feel me? Like, going from rapping to doing the whole pop punk thing and still being able to like rap and all. Yeah, I want to be able to flow fluidly through genres like that. So I think that'd be easy way to do that collab.
Then when I got older, all my spots was like the frat house.
So I got started being the little quiet kid who had so much to say but wasn't boisterous enough to say it. So I had to write it down. But then I still didn't want nobody to see it because nobody knew that those were like the thoughts and the feelings of that little kid that was sitting over there quiet. So that's what got us started, you know. Now here I am, the loudest one in the room most of the time.
Looking down, I'm trying to make him proud, so wish for him.
My artistic process is kind of weird. Usually I find a beat within the first 30 seconds of me listening to the beat. If I haven't like mumbled a cadence or something hasn't stuck out, scrap it, on to the next one, you feel me? And just go like that. And then once I get the feel for something, it's like, it's just all steams ahead from there. Once you get the feel, it's like, all right, I got the cadence down. I don't know what words I'm gonna say yet, but I got how I'm gonna flow on this thing, so I'm good, let's go.
Just as soon as we was moving and we moving back.
Cliche thing, I feel like they say, I make art for myself. I make the art that I want to hear or see or blah, blah, blah. But like, I make art for like the weirdo kids, you know, like the ones that like rap but don't necessarily know like where they can fit in rap. Cause it's like, I don't sell drugs, I'm not a gangster, so I can't make that music, but I'm also not like Logic, so I can't do that. So like, where do I fall? You can rap about your anime, your love of anime, your skateboarding too, bruh. You just you get your production right, you feel me? You do everything right. As long as you sell it with the passion that you have for it, people gonna rock with it. And like, that's the people I make music for, those in-betweeners. Showcasing other artists, like that's like, it's easy for me to like put a show together or go get booked somewhere for myself, but like I really find the more fun and more challenging aspect is like curating a show for another artist or another group of artists to benefit from, and like trying to put a bunch of people in a room that may not have heard of them and give them the opportunity to listen to them. Like I think that might be my role for real. So, Baltimore art scene, particularly the hip hop scene, right? It's like, it's fragmented, right? But it's fragmented in a good way. So like you got multiple like subcultures of the hip hop culture here in Baltimore. Like you got your mainstream trap, rap, the ones that you know that everybody know about, and then you got like the Me's and the Chaotic Coutures and the Bill Call Boomers and like those people, but then you got people all in the middle of that. So it's like, if you're a social butterfly or if you know how to work a room, you can be in any of them at any given time and be that bright spot in the room. So it's like, I think that's like the biggest thing, at least as far as I know, right? Cause I don't know too much about how other city scenes moving for real, other than what I see on social media, which is everybody complaining about the same issues. You know, oh, these people get looked at more, these people don't get looked at all. So it's like, all right, cool. So since we passed all that, right? So like, yeah, it's so many layers to like the hip hop scene here in Baltimore. And it's like, hey, you know how I bake the cake, right? So you gonna get in every layer, you feel me? So I think that's our benefit.
Coast shit, feel like some West Coast shit.
Can't necessarily say I'm working on one per se. Like I got like a concept in mind for a project, kind of working on it half-heartedly, kind of just like letting it happen. Planning a show for these two dope hip-hop artists, K-Ron and Chuck the Spitter, to do here at Motor House, April 23rd. Planning a tour with my bros, Darius and Avenger Azrael, for real. We try to knock out a bunch of different cities on the East Coast. So we booking for that. You see this and you know what I mean, you know, you somewhere that's not Baltimore, you on the East Coast, holla at your boy. You feel me? Other than that, it's just like consistently growing like my resume as an artist and an event curator. Like, that's it.
Coming forward, no nigga. Took it from the bottom to a pot of gold.
Follow me on Instagram, Ratchet Rockstar. It used to be Drizzy the Don with the A, but IG killed it. So Ratchet Rockstar is right there. You got it. Yeah.
What we coastin', feel like some West Coast shit.
Yeah, I be floating, I be ghost riding.